Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So today our topic is about the physical port. Okay, this is the common physical port that built in our devices. The first one is the console port. The yellow one is about the SFP port, and the green one is Ethernet port or RJ45. In our switch for ORing devices, we are using RJ45 Type A. And here we have the port for the MMLC port or multi-mode LC interface. And then we have the SSSC port in here. It is a single mode SC interface for the fiber. And then we also have the combo port. We can choose this one. Either we are using the Ethernet port or we are using the SFP port in here. Okay, the next one is for our T series, for the physical port of T series. So we have 8-pin M12A coded female port. All of the T series we are using the female port. And how to see the table? It will be like, oh, if we have the 8-pin here, 8 pins, and this is the table for the M12, and we have the A coded in here. So 8-pin A coded. So this is the male. So the male will be have the pin, and then the female has the hole to tuck in the pin. And then we also have 5-pin M12A coded. 5-pin M12A coded is here. It's for our female relay port. And then we are using also the 8-pin M12A coded for the console port. And then for the power port, we are using 5-pin, but we are using M23. All of the power port, we will using the 5-pin M23A coded. The next one is for the TPS 3082GT M12X. We are using the X coded in here. So, for example, we have 8-pin M12, but it's using the X coded. Before it's A coded, but right now we are using the X coded here. This is for the male port. And then we have 4-pin M12 decoded, 4-pin M12 decoded for the female port in here. And then for the relay port is the same. We are using 5-pin M12A coded. And then for the console port, we are also using the 8-pin M12A coded. And for the power port, we are using the 5-pin M23A coded. And this is for our new brand switch. For the new series is W series. The special one is we have the TODC connector. It will be connected into the fiber multi-mode port. And then we are using 4-pin M12S coded for the power port, male power port. And for the female, for the relay port and the console port, it will be the same. Okay, the next one we will talk about the port speed and duplex mode. In our device, we are support from the 10 base until 10G base. We have 10 base T, 100 base T, and 100 base X. And then we have 1000 or 1G base T. T stands for the copper, and X stands for the fiber. However, in our T series, we also support 100 base T, but it's not official. So which one is the best? It depends on the required bandwidth, distance, environment, and customer budget. Okay, the next one I will talk about the duplex mode. Duplex mode refers to how data is transmitted and received over a network link. It determines whether devices can send and receive data at the same time or only one direction at a time. So, for example, here I have switch A and here is switch B. This is the port 1 on switch A, this is the port 1 on switch B. And I want to configure it to half duplex and how the data will transmit. So the data will be here it will be the transmitter and here it will be the receiver. So the data will be transmit one direction at a time. However, the switch B need to reply to switch A. So it will be switch B changed into the transmitter and switch A changed into the receiver. However, in full duplex, it's the same. We have switch A here and switch B here. This is port 1 on switch A, this is port 1 on switch B. For the full duplex, it's still in the same cable, but the port will be act as a transmitter and receiver. Here is also the port will be act as a receiver and transmitter. So the packet will be sent at the same time. This is the port configuration. This is the definition. First of all, we have auto is like auto negotiation. We have 10 Mbps half duplex or full duplex, 100 Mbps half duplex or full duplex, and for the 1G, we are only support full duplex speed. This is the result. For example, I have switch 1 and switch 2. If in the switch 1, the speed I change into auto, and then in switch 2, the speed also auto, the result it will be have a good link. However, if the switch 1 I change the speed is auto, and then the speed in switch 2 is 10 Mbps or 100 Mbps or even 1 Gbps, it will have the bad link results. Why? It will become have a slower speed and duplex mismatch. However, what is the best link? The best link, we set the configuration in the same speed. For example, in switch 1, we have 10 Mbps. Also in switch 2, we also have the 10 Mbps. Or in switch 1, we config into 1 Gbps. In switch 2, we also config into 1 Gbps. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.